Hi everyone, I'm going to my third Asian Championships. It's going to be my 100th WCA competition, coincidentally. It's going to be held in Malaysia from 1st to 4th November, which is a few days from now. And in this video, I'll be discussing the mains and goals that I have. So I'm participating in 16 events throughout the 4 days. So let's talk about the main events, which is the blind events. So yeah, for blind, my main event is going to be 4BLD. And in 4BLD, I am not aiming for a mean. I just want a fast single, which should be an NR. The current NR is a 6-year-old, 2 minutes 24. So it's very easy to beat. So I'm aiming for that. And I'm going to use the win cube for the 4BLD. For 5BLD, I'm going to use the wall cube. And also, I'm not going to aim for a mean. I just want a single. And the current NR is 512, which is very much breakable. So I'm aiming for that. And then for 3BLD, I do want to make it to the next rounds. So a sub 30 mean is something that I have been aiming for quite a while. So I would like to have a sub 30 mean and sub 25 single. So yeah, that covers the BLD events. And now for the MBLD, there's just going to be one attempt on the first day. And for the first attempt, I'll be attempting 25 cubes. I'll be just trying to do them as much accurately as I can, because it's points based system. So yeah, we are done with the BLD events. Just a quick note, on the first day there is also going to be fierce moves, FMC, and I may not participate or do all the 3 attempts because it clashes with the BLD events. But if I do all the 3 solves, I am aiming for a sub 30 single and a sub 35 move mean. So yeah, let's move on to the rest of the events. So we have everything except square one. And let's discuss just the 3x3. So in 3x3, what I'm aiming for is a sub 9 average and a sub 7 single. And for 3x3 100, sub 16 second single. For 3x3 and 3x3 100, I'm going to use the RS3M V5 cube. This is not that, but yeah. And moving on to the events yeah. So these are all the events that I just want to break PRs and make it to the next round, because these are not my main events. So let's just see. For pyramids, right now my PR is around 5.8 seconds, so I want to get sub that. Then for Skewb, I have 5.8 seconds, so I want to get sub that. For Megamins, sub 110 average would be PR. For 4x4, sub 38 seconds would be a PR. And for 5x5, I'm using the X-Man Hong, sub 110 would be PR. For 2x2, sub 3.4 would be PR. For 6x6, I'm using the Aoshi GTS, and and sub 220 mean would be PR. And for 7x7, I'm aiming for sub 330. Sub 340, which would be PR. So I want to make to the second rounds of all the events. And also for clock, sub 10 average would be PR, or sub 11 as well. So these are all the events where I'm aiming for the second round. And yeah, also I'm going to participate in the Nations Cup. So in Nations Cup, I'm teaming with Shivam and one more cuber from India. So there are total of 25 cubers from India coming, and we are the second best Indian team representing at the Nations Cup. In Nations Cup, there are going to be 24 teams, out of which I think so 16 would advance immediately, and the rest would have to qualify. So if we win the first qualification, we go to the knockout. So my aim for Nations Cup is just to win one match, which would be a big moral boost. In the previous Asians, we lost closely to Japan, so that was what we missed. And lastly, I'm going to have a lot of fun in Malaysian Championships. There are a lot of cubers that I want to meet. So Pong, I'll be meeting him in person for the first time. Antoine in Cantin, Kaijun Lin, Yiheng. There are a lot of fast cubers that are going to be there. Around 653 cubers have registered, and around 25 from India. So last but not the least, if you are there at the Asian Championships, just say hi. Also, it's going to be live streamed on the WCA YouTube channel. Unfortunately, I won't be commentating on it, but definitely there will be people from Malaysian Cube Association who will be commentating. I'm also volunteering at the Asian Championships, so from November 1 to 4, I would be wearing a green t-shirt, so you would be seeing me as a judge. Also, big thanks to Cubelelo. They have partially funded this trip, and I would be representing them at the Asian Championships. Also, my main events 4 BLD and 5 BLD. So I am currently seeded 6th in both of them. 6th place does not guarantee a medal, but it's a very let's say it's a very strange event where the best person doesn't win always because of the DNFs. So I'll definitely try to win. In the last Asian Championships where only 100 people came, I won the 4 BLD event. So it was good to know. So that was the best Asian Championships that I had with 4 medals. And in the 2016 Asian Championships, I had 2 medals. So in 2024 Asian Championships, which will be my third, and I think so it's the 10th overall Asians, 9th overall Asians, I am expecting at least 1 medal at least in 4 BLD. So yeah, that summarizes my mains and goals. If you guys have anything to ask, feel free to drop it in the comment section, and yeah, see you there.